Mediaprint is a company with two business units. One is publishing and one is printing. All in all, we have about 350 employees, turn around about 50 million euros. I've learned two things. One thing is that many equipment in digital printing concerning press and post-press is more or less beta. So it's not that high developed or long developed as for example, print presses from Heidelberg or Koenig & Bauer. So you have to start at a lower level in engineering. So you are part of that process of creating that business. The same are the manufacturers. So that is one thing. The second thing is that it's an IT business. So the machines are not the relevant part. The relevant part are the workflow systems and the enterprise resource planning systems. The requirement is this. The part of the book with a lot of pages. So the inside of the book is printed, or the right technology is inkjet. So we make a market analysis and which technology will fit that demand. We need the right technique for high print runs. Not in part of books, but in part of pages. We need it in a 24/7 business, and not in a production that have time for weeks, but only maybe one night. So it must be fast and it must have good quality. And I don't want to talk with customers about paper or stuff like this. They should get the right paper or the same paper they need for or they use for their offset print run as well. So that was kind of our demand matrix, and that's why we used at the end we came to Screen, and because they fit the best. It's a true press, yes. It's a 4-color press, 4/4. What we like about at that machine is that we can use the same paper that we use in offset, so it's standard paper. The screen doesn't need any primer. So we thought, which result will our customers love? And I think we came from the offset part and we said, okay, the screen has a perfect result when we compare it to offset quality. Yeah, to be honest, the screen press is one of the machines that really have quite a good level of engineering. It's just the facility in general. We have a lot of manufacturers, of course, but the screen is running very well. We are quite satisfied with it. We are doing a 2-shift business at the moment, but I have no doubt that it will, the machine will fit for 3-shift business as well. Yeah, it's a combination of Screen and Hunkela, so both fit together very well. The biggest influence on costs is the ink itself, and we learned it by pain. Because in that moment where you print the high density of color, maybe it's cheaper to the toner machines again. But most of our of the books have a good after calculation because ink density is not that high.